why you always be curious and you look inside of things. This is just a Wii U drawer. But when you look inside, it's a $25 game. It's pretty good condition. I'll take the paperwork, artwork off the case. I'll leave it as a blank case. So at least it has something to go with. And easy find just from being curious. Waiting for the whistle to blow. A lot of golf clubs. Maybe something good. All right, they brought out a bunch of bins filled with books, DVDs, so much. Here's a Chilton repair manual. This one goes for about 15 to 20. Hard goods didn't have much. I found this American Girl skateboard. I know this stuff does decent. I'm not even gonna look it up. It's like weighs absolutely nothing. So I just throw it in my bag. Looking through the books more, I found the Bible. It's the Red Letter Concordance, Old Schofield Study System, KJV, in the bonded leather of like a burgundy color. And as you see on the screen, it's about a $30 Bible. And they charge 75 cents for books here. And on the Bible, it has 40 listed and 35 sold. So that's almost 100% sell through. It should probably sell in about a month. All right, found this Florida Panthers NHL hockey jersey. It's a youth, small, medium. And with the popularity of the Florida Panthers now, just having an awesome season that recently ended, this should sell pretty good and probably about $30 or so. And right next to the hockey jersey, I found the vintage US Air Force uniform shirt with some patches. Looks like comps are 20, 30 bucks, so I'll pick it up. I found one Guy Harvey t-shirt, double-sided, fish on the front, and then larger on the back. And I usually hold these. You see them quite often here. And I'll make a lot of like 2 or 3. And as you see on the screen, you know, you could get in the 20s for a couple of them. So at $1 each, pretty much by weight, it's worth grabbing them, hold them, make sure they're the same size, lot them up, and you can make yourself 20 bucks. All right, one of the book guys that I always talk to just came over to me and gave me this. He saw these in the throwback end of a bin. Tyneco is the brand. I never heard of it, but it's like a vacuum attachment and then the charging base. And both of these has good comps, as you can see on the screen. Usually I never heard of this, but like Resell or Dyson is really good. I've sold many like small attachment pieces like that, you know, 20, 30 bucks a pop. So those are something to keep an eye out for. But these both have good comps and they're both very lightweight, even this bigger charging base. So I'm gonna put these in my bag. And I appreciate people giving me things. One thing about the way I thrift at the bins is a lot of times I can't get in the rush of things. So I look after the crowds. So I gotta find the unassuming, you know, not popular type of stuff. And this is a great example right here. 2 pairs of, the brand is Via socks, diabetic socks. Now, everybody skipped on these. They're just laying here. No one's even in this aisle anymore. And these sell $15 to $18. Free ship, so that'd be like $4 ship. I'll lot these up. You know, 2 for $25 on a pair of socks that might cost me $1 for both of them. So there's money if you really take the time and look even after the crowds. And the sell-through on the socks, there's 34 active listings for new ones and 63 sold. So you're looking at almost 200% sell-through rate. So that's a good pickup right there for something that everybody ignores. So a lot of times at the bins, because it's so fast-paced, filming just slows me down. So at this point I stopped filming, but now I'm going to show you in my garage other items that I picked up, some solid brands that you should definitely keep an eye out for, and maybe you'll learn something new. So first let's look at some sandals I picked up yesterday. 1 pair of Teva, 1 pair of Chacos. These are both very solid brands in the sandal niche or line, you could say. Tevas and then Chaco. Chacos, these are smaller women's. Both have about a solid 80% sell-through rate, and it's been consistent like that for years. They both sell used. You could get a solid 25 to 30s, low 30s. So if you see these and the price is right, that's a pickup. Chaco and Tiva. Here's a brand that might be common sense to some, but like everything else, there's things that some people just do not know. And it's the learning process always in reselling. The brand is Affliction. It's like these graphic, they've been around probably, God, I don't even know, maybe the 90s. But Affliction stuff, not big money, but it sells fast. Currently, if you put Affliction Live Fast t-shirt, 130 listed, 244 sold. So it's creeping up on 200% sell through. That means they sell fast. This t-shirt might only go for 20 bucks, but finding at the bins cost me $1. That's a solid flip. Okay, another piece of clothing that I find at the bins, I wouldn't say a lot, but pretty often, you know, a piece every month. And Boy Scouts of America uniforms. That's their logo. This is just a pair of nylon cargo shorts. I have found shirts, you know, the shirts with patches, pants. If you see that logo, comp it. These nylon shorts have over 100% sell through. Sure, they only go for about, you know, 15 to 25 range. But again, if you're getting at the bins and you're paying $1, even if you're getting at a thrift store for a few bucks, you know, and you get $20 out of it, you're making $15 profit on an easy flip just for a pair of shorts. Over 100% sell through. Keep an eye out for Boy Scouts of America stuff. All right, now I never do seasonal stuff, meaning if I find a winter jacket like I did last week, I list it right away. And this week alone, I sold a North Face parka, and it's only the beginning of August. And then yesterday, I also found a North Face parka. So when I find them, I list them. I don't hold it for winter time, but this is something you should still list anyway, but it's have its best chance of selling come, you know, August, September, October. And this is a policeman Halloween costume. It's all new. It's not opened. Found this at the bins. Look at the price on it. 60 bucks from whatever store it was at. Now, I'm going to get this listed. It's the beginning of August. You know, within the next few months, it'll sell. And I could probably get 40 bucks for that on a cost of about, it's a little over a pound, so about $2.50. And if I make 40, that's, you know, it's a $32 profit somewhere in there. So Halloween costumes, always keep an eye out for. You know, list them regardless of the time of year, but your best chance is come October. Okay, here's a big home run that I found at the bins. One of the aisles at the bins, a few days a week, they roll out all books, like 5 bins full of books. And during the week, they got the guys that sell on Amazon there scanning books. But sometimes they don't pay attention to the books without barcodes. They just want to scan, scan, scan. And I know that how that can be when I used to sell on Amazon as well for books. But I look for certain topics: medical, law, self-help, Bibles, you know, religion stuff, AA, Narcotics Anonymous, NA, things along those lines. You can find some good money. Art, there's so many categories that have books. So you just got to kind of, you know, pick and choose. I like to cherry pick and see what pops up. I don't spend much time on the books. Found this one pretty quick. It was sitting right on the top of a pile. I said, all right, that looks like a good topic. Ultrasound, you know, that's a medical system, or a medical niche, I should say. I looked it up, and wow, was I surprised. I done the comps on this screen. You will see there is only 2 listed currently, 15 sold, and this is just a few of the comps. So this is a $100 book, cost me 75 cents at the bins. So don't ignore the book section. There is a big learning curve, but I just told you the topics that you can look for, and you can either scan the barcode with the eBay app. You don't need Amazon or any special book, you know, system, app, whatever. And or just, you know, type in the title of the book into eBay and it'll pop up. And you never know what you're going to find. $100 book from 75 cents.